to welcome them to Toyota. Thank you for visiting our facility in honor of this groundbreaking ceremony. So first we have the Honorable Thomas Hayes, Mayor of Arlington Heights. Illinois State Senator Julie Morrison. Illinois State Senator Ann Gillespie. Illinois State Representative Jonathan Carroll. From the Arlington Heights Board of Trustees, we have Greg Padavani, Jim Tenaglia, and Kurt Rosenberg. Oh, thank you. Also here is Representative Mark Walker. Thank you for joining us. We also have some of our honored guests from our partners in this project, from ComEd, from GRNE Solar, as well as the Technology and Manufacturing Association, which Toyota is a member of. So, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. It's my pleasure to welcome you again to our groundbreaking ceremony. Today, we've gathered here to mark the start of Toyota's solar panel installation, serving as a supplement to JTEC Toyota's environmental philosophy and the policy on the importance of sustainable growth and shaping a better future. We are now opening this ceremony, beginning our first remarks from JTEC Toyota America's President and COO, Mr. Howard Michael.
Thank you for coming. I know this isn't easy with your busy schedules, and we appreciate you taking some time to spend it here with this beautiful occasion. On behalf of JTEC Toyota Americas Corporation, thank you for taking the time to join us today with this momentous occasion. The groundbreaking ceremony marks the commencement of a construction of Toyota's largest green initiative, a 7-acre installation of solar paneled power. But before I go into an overview of the new sustainable power source, let me provide a background on JTEC Toyota Americas. One of the world leaders of machine tool manufacturing over the last 75 years, Toyota offers quality tools and technologies. Toyota elevates the standards of manufacturing from industries such as automotive, aerospace, construction, and energy. Originally manufactured for production of lines of Toyota motors, our products have expanded from metal grinding and milling technology to the advanced capabilities of gear skiving, shaping remarkable ideas into tangible products. Our team of 224 employees fuels this work with a shared belief in our mission of delivering great value to our partners. JTEC Toyota Americas is a subsidiary for the machine tool division of JTEC Corporation, a global company, approximately 150 affiliates, 50,000 employees, and one of 13 major Toyota group companies. In 2016, JTEC established an Environmental Challenge 2050, which expresses our goal of minimizing environmental burdens and maximizing environmental value across the entire JTEC group. Milestones have been set for promoting initiatives and aimed at reducing carbon dioxide and waste emissions to safeguard the planet for future generations. As a part of this JTEC group, our commitment to providing sustainable green solution is built into the products we sell as well. Toyota offers machines capable of handling a new wave of manufacturing demands. These demands require equipment to handle wider machining ranges for larger components while maintaining high production and improved energy efficiency. Toyota has successfully deployed energy-saving CNC functions that require less electrical consumption, but maintain the machine's efficiency and productivity. These improvements enhance environmental friendliness with providing manufacturers with a substantial energy cost savings. Today, our mission is aligned with our philosophy. Toyota's newest eco-friendly endeavor will be built here at JTEC Toyota America's corporate headquarters in Arlington Heights, with over 5,000 solar panels, which you can see at the end of that driveway over there. And these solar panels and powered energy system will be built onto 7 acres that will be comprised of over 5,000 solar panels. You can see the 7 acres in the back. Once installed, the system is in its entirety will be able to have an output of 2.3 million megawatt hours of power. And this equates to a yearly carbon dioxide offset of about 1,800 metric tons and a coal offset of about 2 million tons each year. Implementation of the implementation of these panels will also be a substantial impact for Toyota by drastically offsetting our annual total power consumption. Supported by a 25-year maintenance warranty, the solar field will have an immense impact on our environmental footprint and electrical savings for decades to come. For over the last 20 years, I can't tell you how many times I've had people call me and ask businesses, developers in the city to sell the land out here. And we never could quite do that. And we also had considerations to expand our own buildings and warehousing for some of our other divisions, and we didn't do that either. Now with this solar panel field, this just feels right. And this is the best solution and the best choice for us. With the help of GRNE Solar, we were able to choose the best equipment and provide the necessary documents to get this project approved. We were also appreciative of our municipality with their support in creating the conditions to make this happen. Thank you, Tom. And for us today, the word groundbreaking stands far more than the literal breaking of ground. It stands for the groundbreaking synergy between Toyota and the environmental partners GRNE Solar, ComEd, and the City of Arlington Heights. In advancing toward a long-term sustainable solution that will encourage other industry leaders in the community to follow. This groundbreaking stands for our actions of choosing to invest in a more prosperous and certain future for the next generation. I thank you for your participation in the groundbreaking and for joining us with celebrating this magnificent occasion. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Howard Michael. For our next remark, it's an absolute honor to bring to the stage Mayor of Arlington Heights, Thomas Hayes.
Well, on behalf of the entire village board, including trustees Bert Rosenberg and Jim Tenalia, who've been able to join us today, as well as all the residents that we represent, thank you for the invitation to join you on this very beautiful summer afternoon in the village of Arlington Heights. The mayor can control a lot of things, but I can't control the weather, and so we'll have to thank someone else for that. But we do have a beautiful day today. It's a bright, sunny day. I've learned in my very brief research on solar panels that you don't necessarily need sunshine to operate the solar panels, but it certainly helps to have a nice sunny day. So again, thank you for the invitation to be here today on this very special occasion in the lifetime of JTEC Toyota Americas. Our businesses are very important to us here in the village of Arlington Heights, and so we very much appreciate those that choose to locate here in our village, and especially those who reinvest in our community and make a long-term commitment to the village of Arlington Heights. We're very proud to have a company like JTEC Toyota Americas within our borders, one that shares our core values, including reliability, providing value through interaction, and most importantly, the concept of partnership with your customers, those that we serve. Thank you again for your contributions to our community's environment through this eco-friendly green initiative, which will serve as a model for not only our businesses, but for our residents to follow as well. So just to close, thanks again for your commitment to the village of Arlington Heights. We wish you much success in this eco-friendly green endeavor, and most importantly, many, many more years of great success at this location in our great community. Thank you all.
Mr. Eric Peterman, GRNE Solar's president, for some insights about the solar panels we are bringing to this facility.
Thank you all, and we're so excited and honored to be a part of this project together with Toyota and Mr. Mayor, from all the representatives at the village as well. Thank you for your leadership and for your opportunity to partner on a project like this. It's extremely important, not only to the companies, but for for our society as well. And we're really excited to be a small part of that. GRNE Solar, we are based here locally, which is one of the main reasons why I think this is going to be such a great project. Our office is located in Palatine, but I myself am actually a resident of Arlington Heights as well. So we're excited about the location, and as Mr. Mayor said, the development in this great community here in Arlington Heights. So such a great opportunity to showcase a lot of different things here. Our headquarters, like I said, is in Palatine, Illinois. We have 4 different locations throughout the Midwest. We are largely growing over the past couple of years because of the industry growth in solar. We have over 40 employees now, and it's just exciting to see what's going on with the industry and the development of solar, not only across the country, but specifically here in the Midwest, in Illinois, and in communities like ours here in Arlington Heights. Recently, we were awarded one of the largest solar companies by Solar Power World magazine in Illinois. It's the last couple of years running, and our company focuses on sales, design, and install of projects. How did we get connected with Toyota? Thanks to Mark Hofer. We've been friends now for about 18 months when Mark first reached out to us and started the discussion around what a solar product might look like for Toyota. So it's been a long duration that we've been working on this, planning a lot of different back and forth and discussions have gone on to make sure that it's the right fit for Toyota and for this opportunity for the project here. So Mark reached out to us because we were local, and then we started the discussion to make sure we could design a system that would fit for the base load needs here for the Toyota facility here. How solar works. I'll touch briefly on this in case some of you are aware. It sounds like some have done some research recently as well. Solar panels are a means of producing electricity. So they capture the photovoltaic rays from the sun, the UV rays from the sun, and they create energy by knocking around electrons. That energy is created in direct current, DC current. Then you need some inverters to create AC, alternating current. So it goes from the DC current to the alternating current, then ties into your existing electrical service to the grid with ComEd and others who help provide power to communities. So the sun beats on the solar panels, it makes the energy, goes through an inverter, then goes to the existing electrical service to power any loads that you have on the facility. And that's exactly what we're doing here. All of the energy that's produced is going to the direct benefit of Toyota. Some people always ask, well, are you selling energy back to the grid? Are you selling it to ComEd? How much money are you making? The main goal is to offset the electricity consumption here at the Toyota facility. So there's not any excess that's going to be compensated necessarily in the forms of credit maybe, but not sold back to the grid. Everything is for the benefit of Toyota. As it's been mentioned earlier, we have over 5,000 solar panels on this project. 5040 is the total number. They are on site already at the end of the parking lot. We talked a little bit about how those work from the direct current. We're using one of the premier inverters in the market, which is a SolarEdge inverter. SolarEdge has kind of taken over the market in terms of the efficiency. So we have the top of the line products on this project. There's going to be 21 different inverters that will convert the DC power into AC power so they can be used here on the site. Total system size is 1.6 megawatts. That's 1,666,000 watts. A normal house would usually have a solar system of about 7,000 watts. So what that means is this size system that we're going to be installing on this field could power about 230 homes a year, which is pretty cool to think about when you narrow it down to what you use on a daily basis at your home. Estimated production over 2 gigawatt hours a year, enough to cover Toyota's base load. And that's what the system design was focused on. In terms of next steps, prepare the land and start to, the modules are here on site. The racking is being manufactured as we speak. The inverters have been purchased and they're on their way as well. So once the land is prepared, then we'll start to install the racking. And the racking will be steel beams that are inserted into the ground. They're pounded with a pile driver. We have aluminum rails that run along top of those steel posts, which will hold the solar panels in place. And then the inverters will be mounted on the east side here to run the electrical back to the building. It's going to be about probably 4-month install for our teams here. So you'll probably see us out here over the next few months if you decide to drive by. As I mentioned earlier, what's exciting about solar right now is the growth of the industry. specifically in Illinois. Right now, Illinois is listed at number 35 in terms of across the country. With some of the new incentives and legislation that's been passed, it's estimated that Illinois could break the top 10 in the next 5 years. So to think about going from number 35 to number 10, there's a lot of growth and development that's going to be happening here in the next 5 years. Now, why is all of this happening? A quick history lesson. Back in December of 2016, there was legislation passed called the Future Energy's Jobs Act. What that did was it helped regulate the renewable portfolio standard, meaning utilities were required to produce a certain amount of renewable energy among their generation. The goal is 25% by 25% by 2025. In order to achieve that goal, in this legislation, there was financial incentives applied so that companies could help offset the upfront capital burden. So that goal has really helped propel the solar industry to date and will continue to help propel as well. There's been new legislation proposed that it's actually going to increase that number to 40% by 2030. And with that will come more financial incentives if that does in fact get passed. So it's excited to see the discussion and some of the legislation that's helped spur along the industry here in the solar world. So all that to say, expect to see a lot more solar in Illinois in the coming years. So again, thank you to Toyota, thank you to the village and Mr. Mayor and your team. It's been great to work with you along the way. In order to achieve these goals that have been set out, it has to have partnership. So all communities, all different parties working together along with ComEd and all the different players that are involved. So like I said, we're honored and excited to be a part of that and look forward to a great project together. Thank you.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, take a scoop.
Couple more. 1, 2, 1, 2.
We good? So that gives you an idea of the different, kind of a global economy we are. This machine is built in Taiwan. It's a conventional vertical machining center, and it costs about $95,000. So it's not very expensive, but yet you have a job shop that's in Arlington Heights that wants to make some light manufacturing. They can do it on this machine, but it doesn't have a table changer on it. So it's operating with the cycle. You got to open the doors. You got to take the part off. So it's not a high production machine. It's a one-off type of machine. So that's where the horizontal machining centers come with table changers on it. So the spindles never stop cutting. They're always constantly cutting, and then you're removing and replacing the parts while the machine's still running. So much more productive with the horizontal machine centers versus the verticals. The verticals, low volume, lower cost, small run productions. A machine like this, and aluminum applications don't require heavy duty and rigidity, so you can use a lighter duty machine. The heavier metals, you got to have that vibration and dampening characteristics. You got to have a more robust spindle. You got to have a more robust machine that has good dampening characteristics, so there's not vibration. You get a worse tool life and lower productivity. So here's the system right now.
Just like a little